100% Chelsea. Chelsea won, Bournemouth 0. Thoughts on the game today, mate?
It took a while, but we got there in the end, I guess. I think we deserved more, if anything. Like, I thought, despite what everyone's saying, I thought we played on point today. I don't think there's a player I can say had a bad game. The only player I think maybe could do a little better, Willian, as people have said. But still, even I thought he was decent today. I don't think he did too badly, but honestly, my player of the match, I would say this every time he plays, Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Every time he plays, he gives his 100%, and he always shows that he deserves to start in this team. He deserves it more than any other player in our midfield, I think.
Would you play him in that forward position he was playing in at the beginning of the game?
I really like seeing him as a forward. I thought he was probably. I think I'd bench Morata or Giroud, and I'd play Hazard, Pedro, and him if anything. Because I think he can do a forward. He's very versatile. He can play in a cam, he can play in central mid, or he can play as a forward. And I'd love to see him play as a forward more often, because I thought he's very good on the wing. Like seeing him run up and down. He plays almost as a wing back, but he's very good at pressing up front, and I really like seeing him play like that. But one player I thought I should have seen in the lineup today was Callum Hudson-Odoi. I don't know why we didn't start him today.
Is that a Chelsea problem, do you think, or a managerial problem?
I think it's more of a managerial problem, if anything, because we played him in the Europa League, but we don't play him in our quarterfinals or anything.
To counter that, though,
you're right. If we say as a club we don't play our youth, and we never do see our youth come into the bigger games. If you call this a big game, it's quarterfinal of the League Cup. I don't really care about this tournament.
No, but I mean, would you say this is the tournament where you should be experimenting?
Yes, this, and I'd say the Europa League, because I don't care about Europa League, but this definitely, this tournament, yes.
I mean, if you're going to be saying Ruben Loftus-Cheek should be playing the more forward position, obviously we've seen in terms of midfield, we've seen all our options being utilised. We've seen Barkley, we've seen Fabregas, we saw Loftus-Cheek, we saw Kante. You know, we have a lot of options in that three, basically. Would you say that maybe pushing Ruben Loftus-Cheek forward may harm the progress of Callum Hudson-Odoi? And considering that, listen, this kid's a good player, he's a target for Bayern Munich.
Yeah.
Is that not? Should that not be ringing alarm bells in the boardrooms?
I think what's going on in the boardrooms is that we'll never see Hudson-Odoi as a starter for another 5 years. I think, if anything, I think we're going to loan him out and let Loftus-Cheek have his moment, and then give it a couple of years. In will come Hudson-Odoi. I think he's going to get a couple loan moves, and then he'll come back. And also today, I thought who stood out for me today was Fabregas. Fabregas is on point today.
Mate, he's a genius.
He's a genius. He's magic. I don't know. I think it's because
slow though, wasn't he?
Yeah, but that old age, you're going to expect it. So is Giroud, if anything, and Morata. A lot of our team players.
Do not diss Olivier Giroud. Okay.
Okay.
If Jack was here, he'd be having words, mate.
Yeah, but Fabregas, he's on point. But I think he's not a starter. I think we need him in the cup games because he hasn't got the energy. We see it when he plays 2 games in a row. He's not there. So I thought he was on point today, and overall, I thought we were just on point, and we deserved more, if anything.